Hello and welcome back. I'm Dyslexic Gamer, and this is a new playthrough of a game called The Crust. So let's get started. This is a game where you build a mining, living colony base on the moon. And I also happen to be in the game.
This is an emergency broadcast. We have detected an imminent asteroid collision with the moon's surface. We are currently assessing the extent of the damage and the number of casualties. At this moment, our teams are working tirelessly to restore communication with lunar outposts. For those still on the moon, be aware that we are mobilizing all available resources to assist you. Conserve your energy and ration your supplies until further notice. Additional information will be provided as the situation unfolds. Stay tuned for updates. Over and out. I repeat, Crust has declared a state of emergency of the first degree. Commercial shipments and cargo landings are prohibited. All complexes, resources, and facilities on the moon are now under Crust control. All remaining facilities should switch to emergency frequency and report their status. Conserve energy and resources, and await further instructions.
What's happening? Director, can you hear me? We're receiving reports that a meteorite collided with the moon and the state of emergency has been declared. Director, confirm you're on the line right now. You could have done it more quickly and spared me the worry. Director, there's still no signal from the personnel of the base. I'll try again, but my hope is dwindling. Robert, come in. Robert, do you copy? Robert, damn it, come in. There appear to be no survivors. I'm glad you were on the orbital station when the collision happened. I suggest you stay there as long as possible. We should try to hold out until logistics with Earth are restored. Start with electricity. We still have resources and functional drones. That should be enough for a few solar panels and batteries.
Alright, so let's actually get started. Yes, as I said, I'm technically in the game, as I was an early backer of the game. I think I'm an engineer at one point that might not even be seen, but it's interesting just as much. Alright, so we're gonna get some power down. Get that linked up. We want to have batteries because obviously solar power doesn't work at night or moon night. This is not going to be enough, but that's okay. Oh, there's specifically how many she wants us to have.
The meteorite impact occurred on the far side of the moon. We're lucky it happened so far away from our mission, but the strength of the blast wave raises a lot of questions.
You can't build here.
Is that all the head of the research department can say? Somewhere far away there was an explosion and we don't know the cause?
Because scientists are working with proven facts, not speculating on fragmentary evidence. Much more data would be needed to reach the conclusions.
We have electricity, but our resource reserves are almost depleted. We need to restore production as soon as possible. Let's start with preparing the elevator to gain access to the underground level.
Oops, already did that.
Then build a charging station for the drones. Make sure that elevator and charging station are connected to the power network.
Alright, so as you can see, this game functions as you're controlling drones on the moon. Eventually we'll have people here and some population after about food and all that kind of stuff too.
The explosion
That's a ways
destroyed
off.
everything on the surface, but there may still be mining modules underground. We need to go down and see what we have left.
And here we are, in the mine.
Director, we need to reconnect the power supply to the underground level. Connect the elevator and electrical pole with wires so we can see the scale. That's better. I see that we have a module to produce smart concrete, but we have an urgent need to resume production of steel and silicone. Director, I have an idea. First, convert 5 drones into miners, and we'll proceed.
The drone
We have smelting furnaces, but to start producing any resource, Director, we have access to iron and silicone veins. Assign drones to mine the
She's talking about here.
excavation mode and assign mining.
And there. Ooh, that is loud.
You can now watch mining drones extract the oxides, and working drones deliver them to the smelting furnace. You can adjust the game speed by selecting the desired speed using the interface or the hotkeys 1, 2, 3. This feature can help speed up the building process. Alternatively, you can pause the game to plan your future base at a relaxed pace.
Alright, so right now I'm just planning future mining. That was not what I wanted to do. Alright, because we got to get resource production online, which we're kind of doing. But yeah. Crank that speed up.
Director, you can never have too much smart concrete, so it's worth spending time to produce it. For this purpose, we have a pressing module, which may not be the most efficient way, but it's good enough to start with.
Question smart concrete, but whatever.
The pressing module requires only regolith, which is a type of lunar dirt plentiful here. Assign mining drones to the evacuation so that we have the resources we need. Free drones will deliver the regolith to production themselves.
Once we get through this tutorial, we'll be a lot more going on. Or I'll do a lot more explaining, I guess. Because I'm going to take and cut out a large section around here. Kind of square this off. And
Director, we're getting word of supply shortages from almost everywhere on Earth. The explosion cut off most of the supply channels from the moon. Millions of people are in need of resources, and we can satisfy that demand. Supplies used to run through the contract system, but it came to a complete halt after the explosion. We might be able to fix that.
ooh, money. Eventually. One of the first things I want to get... Oh, I can build a second one already. Never mind.
Objective achieved.
Well, that's a start. There should be enough smart concrete for the first time.
There we go. How many drones do we have? That is the question. 14. So I've got 10 in mining mode and 4 in delivery mode. I don't think we can make more of those yet. I think we can buy them eventually. I know we can make them eventually. We're way out from that.
Well, let's not waste any time. Professor, you prepared a research plan before starting the expedition, didn't you?
Absolutely. First, we need to increase production. We have smelting furnaces, but we need extractors and refineries to extract the oxides. Director, Crust has handed us the research plan, and we're ready to begin. Research underground mining and place 2 extractors on the iron and silicon veins.
Yes, sir. All right, here is the research menu. I've selected conveyor 1 and the extractor, and then we'll do this one third because that actually shows us where stuff is. Another one of the miners there.
Research complete.
And we'll start clearing some of this out. To make room, and yeah, we'll also find some stuff to mine later, or there.
Research complete.
Don't forget that extractors need electricity. Hold down shift to build a chain of utility poles.
We will unassign the guys we got on that. Do exactly what they said. Get power to the unconstructed. Let's drop to 6. Because we're going to need to get a lot of stuff moved.
Objective achieved.
Let's get that door back.
I see in the data that the extractors have started mining. Now, finish the research and build 2 regolith refineries for producing iron and silicon, respectively.
We're out of power. Oh yeah, you don't have auto repair in the beginning, which is kind of weird. So once we get this cleaned up a little bit, I'm gonna vastly increase the power.
Research complete.
Alright, and that is the regolith refinery. All right, so power both those on. We should be supplying them directly. If I put power to them, that is.
Objective achieved.
Director, place the regolith refineries similarly to optimize future production.
All right, and then let's belt them in.
A single regolith refinery extracts the necessary oxides from the regolith by thermal treatment. The process leaves slag that can also be used in production.
All right, do I have any storage things yet? Yes, bulk. And put the slag into those. For now. Except I got that going the wrong way. Alright, how do I destroy it? Because I got on the wrong side. There we go. And now they'll fill up with slag. All right, I need some base. General storage. The production can keep going.
A single regolith refinery is a mono-refinery that can only produce one type of oxide at a time. Be sure to select the recipes for iron and silicon oxide to start production.
Objective achieved.
L. All right, let's continue cleaning out. Woohoo, we got rewards. And unfortunately, that's all the time I have for this
Director,
episode
our
of The
energy
Crust.
reserves are almost at zero. The moon
He's
has
not
a
wrong.
day-night cycle. Make sure we have enough solar panels to charge the batteries during the solar phase. In the event of an urgent power shortage, modules with low priority are the first to be disconnected from the network. You can manually disable.
Okay,
Director,
so
a conveyor belt will speed up
can't get a word in
production
edgewise.
and eliminate the need for drones in a resource delivery.
You heard him, Director.
Yep.
Now we have...
Objective achieved.
Okay,
Use the conveyor tool.
we have conveyors in place. The next episode, we're going to get that power situation squared away, and we'll continue moving forward. I'm Dyslexic Gamer. This is The Crust. Hope you have a good one.